Welcome to my channel, where I discuss all numbers of random things that never really seem to fit together, but are all kind of revolving around me trying to figure out my effing life.
That's what the ground out. Lauren! Yes! We're out together!
So, I worked one whole day yesterday. I am not looking for pity. I get it. But I have made some giant career changes in the last few years and have started working on movies on the side to support my other hobbies, like video editing and things like that. And acting and, I act in commercials and I do shorts to make a little bit of money, but working in the film industry as a PA or as I've gotten to do also a script supervisor, I get paid and it's not long term, so I'm only booked for X number of days and then I go back to this and I can kind of put money in my savings and move on. So going back to work as a PA is not something that I've been super looking forward to. But I have been offered enough at this point that when someone asked me for one day, I decided, yeah, sure, I can do one day. I thought this video was going to be about what it's like to deal with COVID on set, which is different. N95s are not fun to wear all day. I don't mind the hand sanitizer. I honestly don't love the idea of overusing hand sanitizer. I think it's just, I just think overusing antibacterial agents is not ideal. But given the situation that it was one day using a lot of hand sanitizer when I couldn't always step away to wash my hands, I'm okay with that. It's not really that hard. Throw a little bottle in your pocket. You have enough crap in your pockets anyway at that point. So it doesn't seem like a big deal. And honestly, having them on set, like bringing around hand sanitizer and making sure people are social distancing and reminding everyone, I think is actually kind of awesome. I think it's actually kind of awesome. We're all getting healthier and honestly probably learning ways to be healthier that we should have before. I mean, obviously I'm not suggesting we wear masks forever, but that's not the point. So I planned this video to be about what it's like to be on set with COVID. And I was dealing with background actors, so that was of course a big deal, and they needed wardrobe. And anybody that comes that close to them, especially when they don't have their masks off, they also have to wear a mask and a face shield, which is very interesting. But it's not going to be about that. When I started thinking about it this morning when I got home at 5 a.m. and then slept 2 hours, which is why I'm just kind of putting this out there today, I realized we treat each other just awfully in this country. And maybe it's in other countries. I don't have enough experience to say, so I'm not going to make judgments. I'm assuming it's probably just in general. But, again, I'm not going to just, throw that blanket statement out there. I was working one day on a 2-week production. I obviously have no clue what's going on. It's the last day, too, so these people have all been working together. And the need... And to be fair, I knew that I was probably going to get yelled at some point. It's just what happens. And when I realized that I was expecting to get yelled at for something I didn't mean to do, I realized, why the fuck are we doing that? Why the fuck is that okay? We're in an industry where we get meals. I worked in healthcare. Sometimes you have to forego your lunch for the good of the day. Not necessarily that you're required to, but for the good of getting through the day, getting home to your effing family on time, and getting all of the patients through on time. Some of them that have jobs that they're trying to step away from for treatments, or have jobs they have to get to and they're trying to come before their jobs. Sometimes for the good of all involved, you don't get a lunch. End of story. But in my case, I was lucky enough to choose that. Still wasn't great. I needed that break. It's a lot to give that much to people all day. But again, we barely got a break sometimes to make our day run better. We get fed on film sets. You get meals. We are really lucky. We get to play pretend for a living. Why is it okay for everyone to just be so nasty to each other? Why are these people still getting hired? I mean, this attitude of these production companies need to stop hiring these people. We all need to be talking about this because there are some amazing people out there that could be creating amazing experiences, and we could be lucky enough to make money having these amazing experiences. But nobody is doing anything about it. It's just so much bigger than this too. My boyfriend and I started a YouTube channel, and we kind of wanted to do kind of reaction videos making fun of things. And we found it very hard to relay what we were truly trying to say. We are people that make fun of themselves constantly. You know, we know that we act ridiculous. We're human. We do ridiculous things. We say ridiculous things. We expect ridiculous things. But we can kind of step back and laugh, and it's just, humans are funny. We're gross. We're weird. You know, it's okay. Like, let's all be weird. But we were afraid that it was coming off wrong because it was on video, and we didn't know how to convey that it was in a tone of let's all laugh at ourselves and not picking specific people out to make fun of. And we really struggled with that. And I commend any comedians that can do that. It's not as easy as it looks. But man, that in of itself made us stop doing it, because everything we are about in this world, including when we go to work, is just be nice. Like, why can't we just be nice to each other? It's 2020. It's about time we step up as a human race together and make some legit changes. And it's going to force us to look at ourselves. And I am no way saying I am perfect. But God damn it, at least I have good intentions. There are just people out there blatantly just being nasty, and every word out of their mouth is angry. It's about time being a good person should matter just as much as how you do your job. In a world where we're facing a global pandemic, I think there is a bigger problem than having to wait 2 seconds for an answer. Well, guys, that's my video for today. All in all, being on set wasn't that much different besides everyone's wearing masks. I couldn't recognize anyone, and I got my temperature checked. And I used a lot more hand sanitizer than normal, and did not sit in any chairs or touch anything that I could avoid. In fact, sadly, it was exactly the same. This industry was something that was taken away from a lot of people that really love it. And there were people that didn't even appreciate it enough to just be nice and respectful. So guys, as always, like and subscribe. Maybe do something nice for anyone today. Even just send someone a message that says, hey, I appreciate you. And have a great rest of your day. Bye guys. See you next time.